Welcome to the Daily Calm. Today we're going to be talking about procrastination. Let's start by finding a quiet place to sit where you won't be disturbed. Sit comfortably with a straight back, close your eyes, and settle in for today's session. Feel your upper body relax. Soften your belly. And we'll start our practice by connecting with the breath. Taking some deep inhalations and long exhalations. Feeling the breath fill you up. And with each breath you take, let your body begin to feel more and more at ease. Now allow the breath to resume its natural rhythm. Now take notice of where you feel the breath most clearly. You may notice it most strongly in the abdomen as it rises and falls. It may be the chest as it expands and contracts. Or it may be the base of the nostrils where the air flows above the upper lip. Wherever you feel your breath most clearly, let that become your focus of attention. Stay with the entire length of the breath, from the beginning of the inhale to the end of the exhale. And if your mind is active, if you feel distracted, see if you can pull yourself back. It's easy to want to follow our train of thoughts. Each thought feels urgent or compelling, definitely more interesting than the breath. But in this time that we have, see if it's possible to concentrate all your attention on the breath rather than following distractions. We're training the mind to come back home over and over. noticing this breath, and this one, and this one. Now relax your attention and notice how you feel. Today, I'd like to talk about procrastination and how mindfulness can help us overcome it. Procrastination seems to be a universal human problem. We all struggle to get moving on important tasks, writing that screenplay, updating that resume, launching that website. Important projects bring up unpleasant emotions like boredom, anxiety, and fear. Procrastination is a coping mechanism to help us avoid these strong emotions. If we ignore that school paper, put it off until tomorrow, our mood improves instantly, and we feel short-term relief. The problem, of course, is what happens over the long term. By avoiding important undertakings, we have the potential to squander opportunities, damage our reputation, harm relationships, and hurt our self-esteem. In a self-defeating storm of avoidance, we can become our own worst enemy. While procrastinating, we often lack awareness of what's happening on a deeper level. This is where awareness and emotional self-control can serve us. So here are a few tools you can use the next time you're stuck in the quicksand of procrastination. First, notice the resistance. When you feel that pang of anxiety or that urge to reach for distraction, notice what emotions and thoughts are bubbling beneath. Perhaps you're dreading the boredom of delving into that project. Maybe you observe a deep fear of failure and worry that you don't have the ability to succeed. And it could be a combination of these or other factors. Second, keep in mind what's at stake. Ruminate on what the outcomes will be if you continue to delay. And ask yourself if the short-term relief right now is worth a bad mark in that class or a risk to your career. If fear of failure keeps you locked in avoidance, ask yourself if this short-term relief is worth a delayed outcome. Third, set up a reward for yourself. Give yourself permission to indulge in a comfort or pleasure once you put in a solid working session or a full day's work. Incentives can powerfully harness our motivation, even if it's something simple like an hour of Netflix or a bowl of ice cream. Finally, call on one of the great skills of mindfulness, the ability to maintain focus on the present moment. Remain aware moment by moment as distractions arise, and with that awareness, keep pulling yourself back over and over, strengthening the muscle to stay strong amidst temptation. Important to remember when working through procrastination is to practice non-judgment and self-compassion. We all succumb to delays, distractions, and diversions. As we learn and practice, all we can do is focus on the very moment in front of us, which, if we're mindful, has the potential to lead the way towards progress and possibility. So in the words of Daniel Goleman, starve your distractions, feed your focus. Now gently come back to your body. Come back to the room. Feel your feet on the ground. And when you're ready, open your eyes. I hope you enjoyed today's Daily Calm. Have a great day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.